All right, I've got an important question to ask you. Do you put value in yourself? What I mean is, do you think that you are worth it? Do you think that you are worth taking the time to rest, taking the time to exercise, taking the time to put the things in necessary so that you feel good about yourself and so that you are learning and growing and moving forward in your life? You know, one of the things, and again, this is a struggle that I've had in my life for many years, is I've always taken care of other people and wanted to do the best for other people. And I thought in pouring myself out for everyone else, running myself ragged for everyone else, that in a way that was going to take care of me. And what I've learned over time is that you very much need to help and take care of other folks. It's so important. But if you're not pouring into yourself, if you're not increasing your own abilities and your own level, you can't help anybody. Because what happens is you end up getting burnt out. You end up resenting people. You end up resenting actually the work that you're doing and the things that you're doing. So I asked the question to you, which is the same question I asked myself a few years ago. Do I value myself? Am I willing to do the things necessary to take care of me? Now, I did a video a while back ago about the simple thing of just buying slippers and why that struggle of, am I going to buy these slippers or not, that mental gymnastics that I ended up having to do just to buy something that I wear every day and I use every day. But it's so much deeper than that. There's so much more than just, am I going to buy myself some slippers? That's kind of the outcome of what's happening inside. And what's happening inside is the struggle of, do I value myself enough to take care of myself? Now, I don't know what you believe, but I believe that the same person, the same creator that created this amazing place, this beautiful world that we live in, created me and made me in his image, and that I am fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of God. For some reason, I struggled to understand that. I started to think that my purpose and my meaning was just to be poured out on everybody else and giving something to somebody else, not understanding that I need to take care of myself too. So, what are some of the things that I'm doing to get me over this thing of, do I take care of myself or not? Am I going to value myself? Well, number one, I need to start looking at myself the way God looks at me. I need to start seeing myself in the way that He sees me. I need to start putting into place things for my life. Ooh, sunshade, shade sun. I need to put the things in my life that are going to help me, that are going to help move me forward. One of the things that I started doing recently is I always would read and stuff, but I started reading recently with a purpose of building myself up. Not just of knowing knowledge or knowing new things, but to actually improve myself. And you know, in those books where they have those self-improvement things and they ask you the questions, and a lot of times we just, especially as men, a lot of times we just kind of gloss over those questions and go, yeah, whatever. That was a question for somebody else, not for me. I started actually answering those questions. I started actually thinking about those questions and going, okay, let me dissect what's going on in my life. Let me actually look about what's going on and how do I improve myself. That was the first thing I did. The second thing I did is that I started listening to those around me who were encouraging me. Sometimes we get numb that people just say things because they're being nice. No, a lot of times people are saying things because they actually mean it. And listening to people's words and listening to what they're saying and how they're responding to things and actually taking it for what it is and the weight that it is started to encourage me, started to help me think about who I am and what I need to be doing and how I need to be living my life. So, I pose the question to you. Do you value yourself? Are you seeing value in your life? The first step, I believe, to really understanding our growth potential and who we can be and who we can become begins with an understanding that we have value. You protect, you polish, you clean, you put in a nice spot the things that you have value. That is something that you will start doing for yourself. So, start doing some basic things to add value to yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. I don't want you to coach yourself up and say, I can do this. You are the best. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that start looking at your life the way God looks at you, how He loves you. He created you in an amazing way. And let's start living a life of value so that we can be our best to give our best. All right? That's all I got for you guys today. Please like, subscribe, all those great things. But also put in the comments the things that you are doing this year that adds value to you, that adds value to your life, and is going to move you forward in 2026. All right? Love you guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Let's go this way. It's so pretty.